Hey guys, this is Green Pagan Woman, and I'm going to make a video today about being a closet witch. I chose that topic for this video because I felt like that's a big problem with a lot of young witches especially, or witches who have like a problem talking about it with their families. And I wanted to talk a little bit about that today. I'll talk a little bit about what it's like and some helpful hints for like talking to your family about it if you do choose to come out of the broom closet, as some will call it. Whenever I started practicing paganism, it was kind of, I had to be very much in the closet about it. I mean, I didn't tell my mom until last year. So that was kind of difficult. Like I said, whenever I wanted to research something, I had to do it away from where she could see it. I had to delete the history on my computer, like the period of time that we did have internet, and we shared the computer. I had to delete my history. I couldn't let her see that I'd been on these pagan websites, or I couldn't read my books, and I had to hide them. Like, I very carefully hid them around my room so she'd never find them. It was really inconvenient, and I really wish that I would have had the courage to talk about it earlier with her, because she ended up being very accepting, and she already kind of knew before I even said anything. It was kind of funny. I was like, you know, Mom, like, I waited a long time to tell you this, but I'm a witch. And she was like, oh, I already knew that. And I was like, are you serious? And she was like, yeah, you're a dumbass. And I was like, fuck you. Like, trying to keep it a secret is pretty hard, especially whenever it's something you do want to share with your family and friends, and let it be something that, you know, it's a big part of your life. Like, if you choose to do this, it should be a big part of your life, and it's something that you should care about. And I know me, like, I wanted to tell my family and friends about it and involve them and know what they thought about it, but it was like, I still haven't told most of my family. I mean, if they know, it's because they figured it out. Friends and family I have told have been very supportive and very accepting, but I have lost some friends over it, and that's been difficult to deal with because, like, people I thought I could trust, like, judged me over it. And I mean, that's definitely a fear that's reasonable to have. And I'm sorry for those of you that have had to go through that, of having to lose family members and friends, just because, like, you're following the path that you want to take. You know, I know that's hard. But if you do want to talk to your family about it, here's some hints. When you're preparing to talk to your family or friends about being a witch, or even if you don't want to call yourself that, even if you just want to say, hey, I'm pagan, whatever. If you're coming out as a pagan or a witch, you could just go to them and say, you know, I have something important to tell you, and it's important that you know this about me because you're important to me in my life. Putting it to them that way makes them a lot more receptive, and it makes them feel better about the fact that you're doing it, because it's like, okay, well, they want me to know, and they want me to be involved in it. And that, I know for a lot of my friends, that made them feel better, knowing that, you know, because I was, you know, so close to them, and they felt like, I felt like they were important in my life, that I wanted them to know because of that. So you could always start with that. Another good thing to do is explain to them what your path is, because, you know, everyone's path is going to be different. Like, my pagan path is going to be way different from someone else's, and that's okay. But what I would do is just kind of, even like if you have books or research printed out or something like that, bring that to show them, and, you know, explain to them that what you're doing is not an evil act, it's for your own good, and it's spiritually fulfilling to you. If someone cares about you, then they'll most likely understand and, again, be more receptive to what you're doing. And finally, I guess, just try to be patient, because sometimes people need time to accept it and come around to the fact that you've changed and this is new to them, because I know for some people I met, they thought, like, I knew some people, like, some of the people I told, I knew them back whenever I was still practicing as a Lutheran, and I was way different back then, so us catching up and getting to find out that I was a Wiccan, that was a huge thing for them. So, I mean, give people time. It'll play out the way it needs to. If people aren't going to be accepting of you and support you, then they're not right to be in your life. And I've learned that. You know, sometimes you have to let people go to get to do what you want. And it's hard, and I hate it, and I know it's not what you want to hear, but sometimes you just have to. But also remember that you have no obligation to tell anyone about being a witch if you don't want to. You can stay in the closet the rest of your life if you want, and that's perfectly acceptable. You know, this is for your spiritual fulfillment. And if you want to keep it to yourself and not involve anyone else, then that's totally your choice. It's totally acceptable, because I know I like to involve my friends in it and let them know what's going on. But other people are more secretive and like, oh, they're going to think I'm weird. So it's okay. You don't have to come out of the broom closet, ever. You can just do what you feel is right and not... If you choose not to face that kind of judgment, that's totally your choice. Because it can be hard to face the judgment, like, once people know that you're a witch. I've been made fun of in school for it. And like I said earlier, I've lost friends because of it. But it's just stuff that you have to deal with. And I'll be posting more about the effects of being an outed witch in a later video. But yeah, that's all I had to say about that for today. I'm sorry, this is kind of a rough video. Like, I'm very new to the video making process, so I'm probably coming across as pretty awkward and not putting together very cool videos. So this is just for fun right now. If you like them, cool. If you don't, tell me what you would change. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I've had a pretty good day. Had some tuna nachos, a new idea I came up with today. Surprisingly yummy and pretty healthy. And hung out with my friend Sam today, and that was fun. And almost killed my cat because she was being mean. You should meet her. Lucy, come here. Meow, meow. Yeah, this is the other cat, Lucy. I showed you Ethel the other day. Ooh. She looks so enthusiastic. Yeah. Oh, hell, those are claws. Whoa. Ah! Say goodbye, Lucy. Oh, okay.